little inflection on it. You would have known that I was like, but no, that was actually on accident. But seriously though, he like exploded right there.
Oh yeah. But now he's going to be waiting for his opponent. It's going to be the winner of this next match, Blue versus Zyder.
And of course, Blue versus Zyder. Blue getting knocked down by Acno 3-1 in the top bracket. We saw that a little earlier. And Zyder and Swada, the last game that we saw Sparky and TK cast before we swapped over to this part of the tournament. So we are going to be seeing Zyder coming off that win against Swada 3-0. So this is going to be a very interesting match.
Ooh, rocking right into it. Look at that. Blue using that signature. It's unique to Yumiko where she's got these lingering traps, those flames, the fireballs that you can set up and try and bait somebody into, or just use it to cover a certain area and dissuade their movement.
Yeah, those wisps being just absolutely wonderful tools for catching people out, especially on those bow down sig options for getting people trying to get back on a stage. You get that combo option. You get that quick turnaround. Zyder getting picked out, not going to lose that recovery. He did just get caught on a jump. Ooh, very nice air dodge to get through and get that punish onto Blue and get him off stage.
Yeah, that one's tricky to dodge as well because it does have the backswing of the hammer as Yumiko comes through. Whoa! 2 recoveries clashing. Everybody's stuffed except Blue falling down to his demise.
Zyder taking that first stock is pretty big. He's going to need that momentum moving forward. That spear giving him a little bit of range to contest against the bow, but that bow downlight he has to be very careful of, especially dealing with grounded options. Zyder, ooh, wow, perfect spot dodge from Blue and perfect snapback. Getting
now,
that KO right off the top.
Usually it takes so incredibly long for the bow neutral light to knock out because it has some force on it, but you need a lot of damage to send it that high to reach off the top of the ceiling. But this is small Brawlhaven, baby. Everybody's getting knocked out, orange, red, immediately.
Oh yeah, those blast zones, I don't know if there's a map that has them any closer except for maybe Miami Dome, but even then, I don't think the top blast zone is nearly as close because you have the platforms to contend with.
So now Blue's chopping away, getting that extra damage with the bow. He's brought this back and scores the next knockout. Beautiful ground pound, just scraping the wall.
Just blowing up right here. Blue is just expanding this lead so much. Oh, wow. What? Blue, phenomenal follow-ups.
Stylish.
Just getting technical, too.
Oh, falls right into the trap. Zyder was hoping that he would fast fall down. Sure enough, that's exactly what Blue was thinking.
Zyder with the spear, trying to... Oh, nice moves from Blue to get the down air, push Zyder off stage. He is going to be looking for that high option with the neutral light, but not going to connect it. The Wisp's coming out, no punish. Side sig is going to do it from orange. Blue getting him on the edge of the map into that blast zone. Phenomenal play from Blue to take game number 1.
Man, I mentioned it before. I love when players hold on to these tricks. You've seen it's always been side light into some immediate follow-up attack. Here now, it's side light into wait, charge the signature a little bit, waiting for the dodge back in.
Yeah, those punishments at the right time can cost you everything in the wrong position. So Zyder being right there, trying to get back at that exact moment, cost him so much, and Blue just capitalized. Finding those opportunities, it's one of the biggest parts of the game. Going right into it, banning out the maps. Where are we going? Let's see. I missed it. It was right there, right at the end. I think it's Mammoth. No, it is
Made the choice real fast. So small Brawlhaven once again.
I mean, look, it works once. You get to choose, and it's left on the board. You might as well pick it again.
Oh, yeah. You have no reason to change any variables if it's working.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke. And right now, what ain't broke is this bow play. Oh, catching him with the wisps, but losing the follow-up. That's a little unfortunate. Zyder trying to get that weapon pickup. He is going to find the axe. Maybe this will afford him some options, especially in the air. Those sweeping aerials, the distanced side air, giving him a little bit of room to work against the bow aerials. We'll see if that helps.
Swapping back over to the spear. Oh man, trying to get the read for the signature, at least a little bit of extra damage. Double neutral light will certainly fill that role.
Zyder just barely getting back, trying to read that immediate return from Blue with the down sig. Blue being very careful and, I guess, opportunistic player, just waiting for those opportunities for the punish. There's the neutral sig, trying to time it to come right out at the right time. The down sig, excuse me.
Man, so Zyder, he just skated right under that hammer down signature, the arc of flames. Ooh. And the thing is, it sets up so that way it does catch somebody grounded as soon as the flames are coming out, but after that, you can run right underneath them. Zyder had the path underneath, but Blue had the perfect punish on someone threading that needle.
I still have yet to see anyone, in quite a while at the very least, find that Yumiko down sig with the hammer on someone who was grounded and then follow it up into a combo. If you can do that on just consistent reads, you're a god, and you can't change my mind.
That's why you'll usually see people do it as like a little mix-up off of the stomp or something, just because it pops them up a little bit, so it's much easier to catch them with those early flames.
More flames coming up from Blue, looking for the start from the movement reads. Neutral air. Another one. A scoop. No. Ooh. Nice spot dodge.
Man, that is twice now that Zyder has perfectly dodged that signature.
He's starting to catch on. Oh!
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got to catch on a little bit quicker because Blue has a full stock lead right now. Ooh!
Ooh, nice gravity cancel side sig. It's good damage. Good coach pitch. Getting Zyder off on the side, holding onto that wall, trying to find a way back, but the down sig making it very hard for him to get back.
Ooh, looking for that hammer recovery. Oh no, the bonk and the ground pound immediately after the axe recovery. Blue taking game number 2.
Ooh, that was really unfortunate, getting caught right there on the wall and then weapon throw into the ground pound. Just everything going wrong for Zyder all at once. And we are going to be seeing a swap over to Thor from JK Zyder. So this is going to be a very interesting pick.
So hammer versus hammer. Toss a little orb in there. But I think it's really this map change over to Demon Island affords you a little bit of extra distance so you won't get knocked out as early by force. And Zyder even went ahead and took the extra defense on Thor, who's already an incredibly tanky legend.
I mean, he's going to need it going up against those big old hammer hits, those big sigs that have a ton of force behind them. All that defense is going to pay off in the end, and already is, as he is still in the yellow after being brutalized by Blue in a pretty decently long string.
Yeah, and there was a lot there where Blue was just kind of patiently standing still, knowing Zyder wasn't going to come through far enough, was expecting him to come forward and attack. A little bit of that mental back and forth. Uh-oh, but bounced it off the wall. Blue doesn't have enough to make it back.
Very early kill for Zyder. We saw that turn out from last time, though. Blue is still 2 up in the set, and the last time that Zyder took that first stock, it was not too great afterwards. So as long as he can hold this lead, maybe we'll see something good come from him, take a game out of this set, but we'll see.
Ooh, neutral air, that's going to take a while to knock out here. This stage does have a very tall ceiling. Oh, but if you just send them straight off the side up in the top corner, you don't have to worry about how tall it is.
Sometimes that's all you need. And side air coming out, that would have been devastating. Scoop, follow-up nair, not going to connect. Blue with a neutral light, trying to find that grounded option. Dodge through into a neutral light. That is going to be a good option for Blue. Recovery stomp. Oh, no. Wait, he got him before he touched the ground. Weapon throw.
In danger.
Oh,
Blue getting around the ground pound. Stabilizing back on stage.
Woo, that was extremely close.
And now he's got to do it at least once more. Ah, sidelight, side air, Zyder now. 2 stocks to 1. This Thor pick turning it around.
Blue with the punish. Disjointed down airs from both players now, and Bow and Orb. We'll see if either one of them can counter these attacks. I don't remember if the Bow neutral air can outrange the Orb down air. So we'll see if they even try to contest that option. Oh!
Ooh, man, that is such a scary thing. Just a Bow dash jump ground pound on walls this small. You know it spells disaster. It hits so incredibly hard, even at yellow, but when you're that damaged, you're just getting spiked. Ooh, scoops. Everybody building their Sundays. It is Sunday, it is summertime, get that ice cream. Oh my gosh, big hammer ground pound, and slam down again unarmed. Red to red, final stock. Zeider setting up the edge guard for Zyder. Blue, oh, just skating right up overhead. Swaps over to the hammer. He knows he needs just one solid blow. Blue controlling the ground right now. Looking for the dash down light, maybe a dash down air. And just like that, the hammer side air. Zyder now staying alive in the set, 2-1. Yeah, look at that. I agree. That swap over to the hammer, giving him that extra power, because the Orb, if he was just getting stray hits here and there, it would take a while. Even the side air doesn't hit that hard unless you're at the very corner of the stage. But now that hammer side air, definitely enough to get the job done. So now we've got it 2-1 in the set. Blue with the advantage. We're swapping over to Apocalypse. No legend change. Time to run this one back. Ooh, Zyder getting caught. Just a couple hits. And Blue weapon starving him out, trying to extend this for as long as possible. There's another one. Ooh, went for the scoop, but Zyder skating right behind. Threatening the corner with the stomp, but Blue again finds the path up, over, around, starts swinging his own hammer, and you see it starting to show as Zyder enters the orange. Now the weapon starve is turned around. Blue is the one unarmed. Zyder has a chance to try and make up a little bit of this damage deficit. Now Blue over onto the bow. Smacking Zyder over. You know, Blue, he's going to be looking for these signatures again. I wonder if we're going to see a similar gimmick, that side light into the side signature, or if he's just going to go for a standard bow edge guard. Zyder, you see him. He's holding on to center stage as closely as possible. He doesn't want to play near the corners because he doesn't want to get sent off stage too far. Bow recovery, not yet enough. It takes so long for that to knock out because the diagonal angles takes the longest to reach those knockout lines. Oh, Blue just in time dodging that wall bounce down air. Oh, wide ground pound. Zyder taking the first stock. This is good. He needs this momentum to just stay alive in the set. It is still Blue's 2-1 advantage. If Blue wins this match, that is it for Zyder. He finishes out in 5th place. Knockout by Blue, tying up the stocks before too much damage was done. A little bit of unarmed, increasing that gap between the two. Zyder really just, yeah, he needed to find that weapon drop. Blue had just been starving him out, and just like that, Blue tying up the damage. He was pretty far behind, he was in the orange, and he managed to cut through that much of Thor's defense, all through the weapon starve. Beautiful punish on the signature. Zyder now just looking for something to try and close this out. Blue guarding that weapon. I do like seeing, you know, the little bit of variation that they put on the weapon starve unarmed versus armed combat. It's either you're going to just outright, oh my gosh, slide kick into ground pound. Zyder now maintaining that lead. And Blue firing right back. The lead is entirely gone, completely eradicated. Hammer versus bow. Zyder just looking for these bigger single hits, but Blue opting for the strings, the combos to try and make that up. So we really see that bow sidelight into the dash jump down air. That seems to be Blue's favorite option, particularly near the edge. But I wonder, is that just also... Uh-oh. Ground pound. Zyder really just reading for anything he can. He sees the damage slipping away from him. Blue just anti-airing again and again. The bow neutral air cutting through. Zyder now into the red. He's over on the hammer. Oh, he's trying to just get something with this hammer. Any of those big terrifying signatures, the recovery, stomp side air over at the far edge. Starting to even this up. Just misses that recovery, gets bounced off. His options are dwindling. He just had the dodge, not enough to make it back, and Blue falling with him in a victory taunt. That's a 3-1 set for Blue over Zyder. He's going to be moving on in the bracket. So Zyder very well played today, falling down in 5th place. But Blue going on to losers semifinals, where he's going to face off against Blaze. Man, I do like how Blue just kind of tossed the little taunt, you know, oh, R.I.P., I'm falling down with you, haha, JK, not really. Look at that, as you see in the bracket, it's Acno versus the Ninja 729 in winners finals, losers semifinals.